Trump's common sense America. How the battles Trump loves to wage explain his presidency. Immigration was foundational for Trump's political career. He'd barely descended the golden escalator in his New York skyscraper in 2015 to launch his campaign when he began slandering Mexican immigrants. In his 2024 presidential bid, he falsely claimed foreign nations were emptying prisons and asylums to create an alien invasion of the U.S. to exploit the Biden administration's failure to initially recognize and address surges of undocumented migrants. Trump's demagoguery on migration has often worked. It animated nativist elements of his party and built a coalition that led to his GOP domination. And in a CNN/SSRS poll last month, 51% approved of his handling of immigration. It was the only one of a suite of issues in which he had majority support. That strength explains why Trump often returns to this magic formula when he's facing heavy political weather. And it explains the politics of the White House's refusal to back down on Abrego Garcia. Attorney General Pam Bondi warned on Wednesday that he's not coming back to our country. Officials accuse Abrego Garcia of being a terrorist, an MS-13 gang member and a threat to the safety of Americans, although he has no criminal convictions and they haven't produced public evidence of their claims. Bondi takes up Trump's transgender sports campaign. Bondi, a star of the MAGA movement, also led another key administration push Wednesday, suing Maine over its refusal to comply with Trump's ban on transgender athletes in high school sports. The lawsuit alleges the state is violating Title IX, the law that prohibits sex-based discrimination at schools that receive federal aid. A clash is now set between presidential authority and state power. Maine says Trump's order conflicts with its own Human Rights Act. The lawsuit could be a harbinger of similar efforts by Trump to use presidential power to enforce social policy in other states. This is another fight the White House loves. The ideological aspirations powering Trump's attack on elite education. The standoff with elite U.S. universities is another classic example of Trumpism in action. He's targeting institutions that conservatives believe are dominated by progressive extremists. Top colleges are also a source of the expertise and intellectual pursuits to which Trumpism is a reaction. And the clash raises suspicions of presidential overreach. The populist commander-in-chief seems delighted that Harvard, perhaps the nation's greatest citadel of elitism, fought back, unlike some other top schools that fueled his power grab by bending to his wishes.